Yeah, we have 3 separate timestamps here from last night's TYT episode where Cenk teases this big, upcoming announcement. At one point, he even admits that this probably isn't going to go so well. So even he knows this is already doomed. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm excited to get your opinion and speculate a little bit, but it doesn't even seem like he can psych himself up about this. Yeah, maybe it's a new book. Justice is Coming, Part 2, or Justice Never Came. Oops, I was wrong. Yeah, so let's take a look at this. Pretty funny stuff. Also, notice how awkward and kind of mildly pissed off Ana Kasparian looks in these clips. You'll notice that she's once again in the same hotel that she was in about a week or 2 weeks ago, meaning that she's in Florida filming her take, maybe also looking at some property nearby, looking at houses or condos in the area. Just some speculation on my part, but she is spending more time out there. Yep. Maybe the announcement has something to do with that. Either way, let's take a look, Zach. This is the first of 3 quick timestamps where this announcement gets teased.
Political opponents.
So
final word from you, Cenk?
Yeah, so you talk about left and right, and we are entering a new paradigm, and I want to start doing something on Wednesday that tries to unite the country. God help us all. But for the old guard, the people who are dug in on the ends of the left and right spectrum, in between 2019 and 2023, we tried to explain to folks that crime was going up. You know why? Because that's what the data showed.
Oh,
and the left wing was.
You lying? He's lying. We watched multiple videos debunking your absolute dog shit take on that, including an excellent one from the Majority Report.
Yeah, so this is the first time it kind of got mentioned. I mostly just thought that was funny because of the crime thing, but here we go again.
I love our YouTube community. I was just reading comments during the social break to all you guys from YouTube members, and YouTube members do an amazing job of sustaining us. So if you can help out, hit the join button below. And I'm gonna start teasing it now. On Wednesday, we're gonna start to do something different and interesting. And here we go again. It's an idea that I've got that's wild, not likely to work, but full of hope. Okay, Casper, what's next?
All right, well, let's talk a little bit about the updates on.
She didn't seem very excited about the idea. Isn't that weird? Imagine if I was like teasing some huge announcement and then I, toss the mic over to you and you're just like completely no emotion starting the next story.
Yeah.
That'd be weird. Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck? I was just trying to hype this shit up, bro.
I was like, bro, you killed our momentum. That would be fucked up. No, yeah, 100%. That breaks the #1 rule of media, which is that you're supposed to build and not tear down on what was just said to you.
Yeah, and of course, like I said, it doesn't help that she's not even in the Poly Market studio, which she rarely is these days, maybe like once a week at most. She's in Florida, for the Her Take filming. But yeah, then we got one more where Cenk once again teases this. Very excited for Wednesday when it apparently will actually get announced.
All right, guys, Cenk and Ana with you guys. We're back on TYT. It's time for me to ask everybody a poll question because this is a big thing we might do starting on Wednesday. Look, sometimes I'll say like member-only polls are flat out binding. This one is not binding, but I am genuinely curious what you guys think. It is just for the members on TYT.com, so it's a weighty question. We only, for the folks who make this show possible, we give you extra voice when we're trying to take action. So we're trying to give you a voice on this one. So
you were taking that Poly Market money
starting on Wednesday.
When you're taking money from Chapter.
I think they got a new sponsor too. I forget what it was, but I saw them they have a new sponsor now too.
What was the Joe Sandberg bank called?
Aspiration
Bank. Yeah, the guy that's going to jail for fraud that you encouraged all of your viewers to bank with.
Yep.
So this is what I'm thinking about doing starting on Wednesday. So we're asking you guys, do you think TYT should use the bonus episode to organize and fight back together against the establishment? Yes, it's time to get organized and take action together. B, not sure yet. I'm open to the idea. C, no, I prefer the traditional bonus episode format. So the reason we're asking you that is because if we go in that direction starting Wednesday, normally bonus episodes just for the members, but we would start making it public. We'd invite left, right, and every concerned American to basically crowdsource the revolution. It's peaceful, nonviolent. I'll explain it on Wednesday if we go in that direction. But I think it could be amazing, and I think this time it
Crowdsource,
could
can we
work.
pause it?
And we could bring in a lot of people.
Crowdsource the revolution. What is that? What is that?
Cryptocurrency radar going off, bro. Every single time I hear crowdsourcing from anyone, I'm like, you've talked to somebody in Silicon Valley. I know because when I was 18 years old, they had me being one of those degenerate motherfuckers telling you about how, oh, it's the future, man. Oh, it's the future, guys. How I got my job in venture capital was because I made up something that didn't work, which they love, but it was a cryptocurrency that you could tether to private equity investment pools, right? So it was basically like how to be an angel investor if you're broke. And they were like, this is fucking genius, blah, blah. Never worked, didn't ever go anywhere. But that's the kind of shit that they hype up. It's like, oh yeah, it's democratizing it, bro. It's democratizing private equity for everybody, bro. And then they understand it, right? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's funny because he starts off by just talking about how like, oh, the members only, we're gonna like organize and like, you know, do a revolution or whatever. But then he just, you know, nonchalantly drops crowdsource the revolution in there. I'm like, oh, okay, so this is about that. Oh, okay, what's going on here? Let's listen to that one more time.
I prefer the traditional bonus episode format. So the reason we're asking you that is because if we go in that direction starting Wednesday, normally bonus episodes just for the members, but we would start making it public. We'd invite left, right, and every concerned American to basically crowdsource the revolution. It's peaceful, nonviolent. I'll explain it on Wednesday if we go in that direction. But I think it could be amazing, and I think this time it could work, and we could bring in a lot of people to do it. But we do normally just reserve that for our members, so that's why we're asking our members, is it okay to open it up to the public so we can try to do this action together to make it different?
This action, I'm like, I genuinely don't. Like, is this? Do you think it's gonna be another pack? Like, do you think it's gonna what? Like, it can't be another pack because he already has Rebellion pack, which is already a failure that no one cares about. Like, what is going on? Is it really gonna be a jank coin? Like, what's going on?
I smell bullshit, man. I smell something funky. I smell something rotten coming from Cenk Uygur. I think this has scam written all over it. And Gavin, I don't want to get our hopes up, but this might be the final straw for the Young Turks. I think this guy is going for a legitimate fucking cash grab here. I think he knows it's dicey with Ana. He can't even get her in the studio. She's calling in from Florida because she cares more about her take. They're bleeding money. He's desperate. He's tried a right-wing rebrand on a famously progressive channel, formerly progressive channel. I think that this is going to be a disaster, and I think it's going to have something to do with him further selling out to tech overlords, because it's not only Aspiration Bake, which was funded by Joe Sandberg, a contributor to the Young Turks, not just a fucking guy they read ads for, but you can go to the Young Turks website and read a Joe Sandberg page because he's employed at one point, or was a part owner rather, of the Young Turks. He is going to jail for doing over a $100 million fraud. They have Vivek Ramaswamy's Medicare scam company chapter that they're hawking to. They renamed their studio Poly Market Studios. All right, they spread lies about other creators on the actual Poly Market. It was insane. They got their own fucking bid for whether or not the Majority Report had taken Kamala Harris ad money. The answer was no, and they humiliated themselves after trying to roast the Majority Report. They've done all of that, and now they're going to try and take one more swing at some corporate cash and try and present it to you as if it's revolutionary. This is bullshit. It's got it written all over it. And if it has anything to do with artificial intelligence, I'm going to lose my mind.
Oh God, yeah, that would be genuinely crazy. And you know, it is true. PBD has, I think it's fair to say that PBD has poached his talent. Ana Kasparian now, I think, cares more about her involvement
100%.
in that show, especially after the exit of Jillian Michaels from the show. She really feels like she's the top dog. She's the alpha female, you know, on the block in the Her Take studio. I would not be shocked if she moves to Florida in the next year or so. Just an obvious, you know, theory, but still worth saying. PBD mentioned that whoever is going to be the lead host on the new version of Her Take 2.0, that person's going to have to live in Florida. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Cenk is, you know, trying desperately to concoct some new scheme to save his ass. And by the way, here's that new sponsor I was telling you about too, Zach, because they just keep getting worse and worse. Like at least as much as we clown Aspiration, at least it was like supposed to be a product for people who care about the environment and stuff. Like that was the whole point of it. It was like, you will plant a tree every time you use your credit card or something ridiculous.
Really, it was about billionaires not feeling so bad for flying their jets.
Obviously, right. But at least it was like supposed to be. It was like, oh, this is like for progressive minded people that want to do banking with a clean company or whatever. Like nowadays they're just talking shit that's like just explicitly not even remotely trying to pretend to be ethical. Take a look at this one.
Attempting to block him from accessing the voter rolls.
Let's talk about something that drives every business owner absolutely crazy: trying to hire the right people. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. You post a job and you flood it with resumes, but most of them don't have the right skills or experience. It's a like huge hassle, honestly, but not with ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter finds them.
Oh, he's doing ZipRecruiter reads, bro. Nobody in management watches your show. Nobody in management, upper management watching you crusty ass. Come on now. Come on. Nobody's using your fucking 15% off ZipRecruiter. Go fuck yourself, Jake. This should be an SNL commercial.
Yep. So again, just some funny stuff. But yeah, I'm looking forward to, I guess Wednesday's tomorrow. So
yeah.
So, make sure to smash that subscribe button, guys, because we're definitely going to have some analysis on whatever this big announcement is. And yeah, get ready to crowd fund the revolution or whatever I said.
Crowd fund the revolution. God damn. What the fuck kind of timeline are we living in right now? Griffin was in chat the other day. He was like, this might not be the worst timeline, but it's the most annoying. I was like 100%.
Yeah. No, that's true. And just the dumbest, like I think one filmmaker who's really been vindicated almost that I never really thought about much as far as like science fiction and stuff, but Paul Verhoeven, man, like his depiction
RoboCop.
of the future has come so fucking true with the AI and the screens and just the stupidification of everything. Like if you watch Starship Troopers or, RoboCop or some shit, you're like, this dude really truly understands just how stupid the downfall of civilization would be and just how fucking dumb the dystopian future would actually be. It's so on point.
And that's why he wrote the Showgirl script the way he did.
Look out the door if you hear an ambulance. The Vanguard will be there, sir. The Vanguard will be there, sir. The